reactions as B to regulate Christianity in Nigeria resurface. Wike thank God for surviving poison as Senator admits of helping his colleague through court cases. Welcome to Elite TV. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and press your subscription button and the notification button to get more of new updates that will be dropping soon. Now, before I give you the details of that bill, let me bring to you what the senator said about helping his colleague. A senator said that he was able to convince or help his colleague, as his wife was the president of the appeal court back then. Video of this senator resurfaced on social media after a community service organized for the 9th National Assembly. Let's take a look.
Particularly my wife, whose freedom and independence I encroached upon while she was in office. And she has been very tolerant and accepted my encroachment and extended her help to my colleagues.
Now, you see, this is what we talk about corruption. You know, this man still come out to say that there was nothing wrong in him helping his colleague. After all, doctors help fellow doctors, engineers, and other professionals help their own colleague. But in this scenario, this is an issue of justice. But then, justice has been perverted. Now, can we say that these will affect the ongoing Presidential Petition Tribunal sitting in appeal court in Abuja, as we all know that now that the president is now in charge of everything that happens within the country, will he now influence the decision of the courts? We have seen how a legislator came out to say, I influence the judgment of my fellow colleague. So, what is the chance that the executive will not actually influence the judiciary in taking decisions that will go against Yahweh? On to Wike. Wike gave, a Thanksgiving yesterday in church, where he was thanking God for 8 years in office, and he reviewed how God saved him from a poison that he took in 2018, prior to 2019 presidential election. He also said that
as a governor or as a public officer, everything is going on well. December 2018, that day was the day my former chief of staff was going to have Thanksgiving. And I was to attend that Thanksgiving on a Sunday. From that Sunday, I never came out, I never came down from my room. It was bad. There are words I don't want to use so that it don't look somehow. But those who attended the January 1st state banquet of 2019, we know that I never spoke that day. I just sat down there and I told my deputy governor to speak on my behalf. People didn't know what was going on. After that banquet, 12 midnight, I was taken out of the country because I thought it was over. When we got to Beirut, the doctors looked at me and I was looking at them. They were not telling me anything. They just said, look, we have to do so many tests. I'm just not talking. They came back the next morning and said, look, it was bad. My kidney had gone. My liver had gone. And they were looking at me. I don't know who told Okewale that it was my wife who told Okewa, he now called. He said, look, what is going on? I said, what did you hear? He said, the way my wife spoke to him, is everything okay? I said, of course, everything is okay. And of course, the present governor of the Rivers State was also in the known. And I never knew that I've been poisoned in our campaign secretariat. My Texas, all black. So the doctors did everything they could do. The next day they came back. They said, what is happening to you? That everything is turning around. I said, how? He said, look, my liver is functioning now. My kidney is functioning. I said, but you've not done so much treatment. Well, I just kept quiet. And the glory of God, after about 1 week, they said, look, I can now go. I came back to Nigeria to start the campaign properly. And then I told those who are close to me, who will not stop in anybody's house for anything, no matter how close you are to me. If we are coming to a local government to campaign, and from the campaign there, I'm coming back home.
This happened in 2018, as you just watched. So now, back to the bill. There is a bill seeking to regulate Christianity in Nigeria, and the bill resurfaced again. And there have been a lot of reaction on social media and across, religious organizations and all of that. People are reacting that religion and politics are separate things. You cannot bring religions into state. Nigeria is a secular state. So why are you trying to regulate what happened just organizations set up in Nigeria? Now, this is a video of analysis of how this is against the Constitution, the 1999 Constitution as amended.
Speaks to the freedom of thought, religion, conscience, and religion.
Yes, yes.
And the question is, this particular bill, does it violate Section 38
of course,
the
it does
1999
violate Section 38 of the 1999 Constitution because it is something that, and don't forget that Nigeria is a secular state.
Yes.
Okay, the state has no right to interfere in the way religion is practiced. There is a separation between the state and the church. The state cannot interfere in the way churches are run because these are two different entities. But now we have this bill that's trying to interfere, in the way Christianity is run. It's even going and saying that there's going to be a council in Abuja, National Christian Council for Education, which is now going to prescribe syllabuses for schools at all levels, which means primary school, secondary school, seminaries, universities. So you're going to have Redeemer University, for instance. A council in Abuja is going to say, these are your syllabus. We are saying this is quite dangerous. Dangerous because, where we are coming from before now, there have been corruption of syllabuses in schools. They'll be teaching our kids LGBT, masturbation, and all that. I'm a lawyer. At one time, we went to court. Now, these people abroad, because they are putting pressure on African countries to destroy their human capital. So this is not just hearsay or conspiracy theory. I am inside because I go to United Nations. I know what is happening. Now, they are coming with this bill. And this bill, obviously, is being sponsored from abroad. So you have a council in Abuja where they will not prescribe a syllabus, and that syllabus will contain LGBT and all that. It will contain masturbation, because they are targeting our young people who are in school so that to destroy them. South Africa has gone. South Africa, in this matter, when I say it's gone, it means that South Africa have legalized LGBT, transgender, and all that. And the United Nations is also involved, United States, and all that. Kamala Harris, Vice President of the United States, has gone around 10 African countries. They must legalize LGBT. Now,
these are the reactions of Nigerians on social media, as regards to the current administration. Note that this bill came forth in the past administration, but now that we have a Muslim picket, there is this belief for some section of Nigeria that there is going to be an Islamization in this administration. Although many people have this thought that after the 8 years of Buhari, where many thought he was going to Islamize Nigeria, it became very, very impossible for this current administration to do such. But then others have this opinion that then The Islamization of a state did not happen overnight. It happened with time. And as such, we have seen that President Muhammadu Buhari set the tone by making appointments and undermine other religion and other region of the country. And this administration comes forth maybe to continue from where Muhammadu Buhari stopped. As the president, the current president of Nigeria, stated during his campaign that he will start from where President Muhammadu Buhari stopped. What do you think about this particular scenario of this bill that Nigerians are reacting to? You can like, share, and make your comment about this particular issue at hand. However, this is a report that we gathered from what is going on or trending in Nigeria as of today. Thank you, and hope to see you in our next video.